One of the best teams a year ago in bouncing back as George drives and dishes to Kennard. And the Clippers give it away. Turnovers have been a problem for them. A nice pass from Russell to Reed, and he flushes it in.
Big man running the floor, caught it in stride. Just took a couple extra steps, but we'll get that next time.
It's called gathering as Luke Kennard gathers and lays it in. I'll get you on that mailing list. Ricky Rubio, we'll talk about him a little bit later, but a return to Minnesota. Russell, the southpaw, knocks it in, and he can get it going in a hurry, that is for sure. Ibaka reels in the loose ball. Batum, and a clear path to the rim, just a little spin and lays it home.
Got a small player on him, D'Angelo Russell. He simply took one bounce, turned to his right shoulder, and overpowered him.
He was a little surprised he had that lane to the rim. Rubio for three, knocks it in. Now 3 for 9 on the season. Ibaka pretends to shoot the three, gives to Beverly in the corner, who does shoot the three. Dueling banjos here in the first quarter. Fakes the three, drives around Ibaka, a bit out of control, or maybe a clever pass. Good ball movement for the Wolves. Rubio, rhythm dribble for three, back-to-back trays for Ricky Rubio.
There have been a lot of blowouts here early on in the NBA.
You think about it, Jim, though, you know, really truncated training camps as Naz Reid takes it to the hoop.
I'm trying to figure out who might number 2 be on that
I'll give
list.
you a hint. He wore a Clippers uniform. Russell, a teardrop jumper. George, a game of catch with Beverly. Beverly, good look at a three, and he gets his second triple of the. Kennard competes for the rebound, but it goes the way of Minnesota. Malik Beasley. And a floater goes for him on a clever shot.
That's a problem when you pick up one of the early ones, and if they're cheap ones, it makes it worse. Then you have to play defense with caution.
Ibaka fakes the three, steps inside from 20 and knocks it in his first field goal. He's got 4 in the game and has been in international competition since his teenage days. George finds a seam, drives the lane, reorganizes in mid-flight and lays it in and cuts a lead down to 4. It's Jordan McLaughlin, a local kid out of Rancho Cucamonga, went to high school at Etowanda, feeds inside to Naz Reid, and he powers it in with the right hand. A couple of undrafted guys. Gives to Reid. Played 30 games last year for Minnesota. This is McLaughlin, watched by Ivica Zubac, who has just checked in. Now to Anthony Edwards, the #1 overall pick. Shooting was the question.
Coach Saunders' dad when he used to coach, because those players ran his sets to perfection.
Zubac hovering above the cup and taps it in. Clippers trail by 5. And now he matches his total in about a minute of play from his previous 2 games. George taking matters into his own hands, rises for 3 and rips the cords and cuts the lead to 2. Clippers looking for their first lead tonight. Into Lou, and he lays it in. 6 points in 3 minutes for Lou Williams, and the Clippers out in front 27-25.
Beasley straightaway 3 gets the Wolves the lead back.
Lou curls, catches, and connects. Ask and you shall receive. Lou Williams, 9 points in 4 minutes. Lou Williams crossing blades with a former Blazer and Lehman in the corner to Kennard for 3, and he rips the cords, and the Clippers now lead 33-29. 16 on the shot clock, plenty of time for Minnesota. We are just underway in this second quarter. Minnesota led by as many as 9. Russell knocks down the jumper. He has 6. Dislocated wrist. He and D'Angelo Russell, good friends, as Lou Williams fires and connects, and boy, he is showing signs of becoming radioactive. He is 3 for 3. Jackson ignores the screen from Zubac, who rolls, fumbles, recovers, and hooks it up and in. And Ivica Zubac has come to play tonight. It's a shame they got off to a 2-0 start. They won that game in Utah, lost Sunday to the Lakers. But Russell and Towns are friends, but they've only played 3 games together. Towns got injured shortly after Russell's arrival. Lou trying to continue, and he does. He is radioactive. 4 for 4 with 13 off the bench in 7 minutes.
This game, Lou Williams being one, and then D'Angelo Russell really is feeling it right now.
Lou goes for the steal, stumbles. Lehman tries to drive and dish to Edwards, and does, and Edwards knocks down another shot. a joyful interview. If you haven't, he is very quick-witted. He fires up another three. Who said his shot wasn't going down?
Why would this team not be in contention for one of the playoff spots unless injuries build up during the year?
Jackson holds the finish for effect and then rains in the three. Jackson with a rebound. Coming into tonight's game, Edwards was just 4 of 17 from above the arc. He's 3 for 3 tonight. Jackson saunters to the cup and leaves it in. Minnesota led by 9 in the first quarter. This is the largest lead for the Clippers. Lou to Kennard. Great look at a three. Straight as a string for Kennard. He has 8. Kennard feeling good. Lets it fly. Rebound man in the putback. And the Clippers have come to play in the first half. 51-39. Return is close. How close? Tomorrow close? I don't know. Good play coming out of the inbound for the Timberwolves. Hernangomez flushes it in. Drives down the lane, challenges Zubac. Wild shot off the window, doesn't fall. Kennard brings it back the other way for the Clippers. Inside the man, powers it in with the right hand. Rubio lobs to Hernangomez. Ball deflected, recovered by Mann.
There's that compact defense we were talking about.
No look into Kennard. Reverse layup is good. What a play from Terrence Mann. What a finish from Kennard. Naz Reid has it late in the clock for Minnesota. Beasley at half court with 6 to shoot. Gets into a good look at a three and knocks it in. 7 threes. Ibaka in the corner to Batum. Back to Serge. Double ball fake and punches it home with the right hand.
Wasn't that fun basketball to watch?
4 of 5 from the field. The one shot that he missed was a blocked three. Into Ibaka, deep in the paint, deep in the well, and the Clippers lead 61-44. Beverly uses Ibaka as a shield, steps away for the three, the third triple for Pat Beverly, and the Clippers lead by 20. Rubio skips it to Beasley. Attacks on Ibaka. Clever shot by Malik Beasley. The score was tied at 39. There you see the run again. The Clippers trailed 18-9 to start this game off. Lou ladles it into Ibaka, swivels and lays it home.
With all the bodies and hands in action, that's why dropping it or throwing that lob pass, they can find it that way. When you try to shuffle it off, it's hard to find it in there when his hands are in.
I didn't feel the elbow got involved.
The shoulder got involved.
Rubio steps into a 15-footer, and it's good. Ricky Rubio now with 10 points and 3 assists, his second start.
Just had to be a little bit patient. He would have had a wide open look. Give it up.
Lou Williams ahead of the pack to the house and lays it in. Clippers by 7. Good taste in basketball players. That has certainly helped the Clippers over the last couple of years. As promised, Minnesota has the ball to start the second half. Ricky Rubio drives down the lane, finds an open Russell, and he lays it in. The Beverly hit a few threes in that first half. George lobs it to Ibaka, makes the grab above the rim and lays it home. Nice closeout by Culver. And the Wolves come back the other way. Russell, stop and pop three, and he rips the cords. 72-55. They did have a couple of two-a-days though, but yes, point made. Kennard for three. Boy, he continues to shoot the ball well tonight. Luke Kennard now with 13 on 5 of 7.
One of us, I can't remember who's you or me, question how well he shoots the basketball. I think it was me.
Reed for three, and he puts it in. His 4th tray of the season. Kennard inbounds to an unaware Ibaka, but he makes the recovery. George for three, 10 trays for the Clippers, 80-58 they lead. Batum, touch pass to Ibaka, look out below, bending rims in downtown LA. Clippers lead 82-58. As the Timberwolves have it, Clippers lead 82-58. By the way, I don't know if you know that Jamie was an extra in Grease 2, doing her best Pink Lady. Here comes Paul George the other way.
Will I spot Jamie in it?
You might. Batum for three, knocks it in 85-61. Beasley. Rubio collides with Kennard, draws the foul, drops the bucket, and gets one more on the house. But every time he's on the floor, he's going to make the right decision. Here's George for an open three. Book it. 88-64 Clippers. Bernard sinks his talons into it, and here come the Clippers leading by 24. Beverly, an open three. It's in the air. Book it again for Pat Beverly and the Clippers, who lead 91-64. A quiet night so far for Paul George, but 4 of the 5 starters are in double figures. George, one of them, has 15. Give him 18.
Doesn't close back down again, then you're comfortable.
We saw one of those on Sunday, but that was not my favorite kind of starter this fourth quarter. Vanderbilt down the lane, lays it in. Vanderbilt has the rebound from Minnesota. Nice pass inside, and Lehman slams it through. 4:15 to play in the third. Everybody's fingerprints on the ball this trip down. Lob to him. Love from above, and the Clippers lead 96-68. Gets it to Lou, who just establishes position. Lou from the line to the lane to the rim. Coming in a foul and send that young man to the line. Russell for 3. D'Angelo Russell now with 19 on 8 of 17 shooting. Lou is like a skeleton key, can unlock any defense, but misfires there. 2.5 to play. Minnesota rebounds. Clippers lead 99-71. Another tray by Russell.
So we'll see if they come right back to the zone, and that may be one of the things that Ty Lue talked about.
Easily broken by the Clippers, and it results in a lob and a flush for Ivica Zubac.
To no one.
Man, no. Zubac. Yes! 103-74. Ivica Zubac with 10 points, 3 blocks, and 3 rebounds tonight. Russell gets a screen from Ed Davis. Lehman from the baseline. Ooh, strong drive and nice finesse. Man spins away from his defender. Down the lane. A lob to Zoo, and he makes the grab and the finish. Lou Williams, Clippers, as promised, open up with the ball, and the beat goes on for Lou Williams. And good ball movement here for the Clippers in transition. Jackson with a crossover and a reverse. Oh, put that in the highlight reel. Mr. Jackson.
A dribble move and then a finish at the rim on the other side.
Beasley with space fills it up. They look to improve to 3-1, second consecutive season. Wolves had that opportunity as well. They opened up the year last year 3-1. Kennard, he's ambidextrous, left hand, right hand. Clippers defense recovers. Rubio off balance and knocks it in. Ricky Rubio is 5 of 7. He has 15 points. 111-84. Clippers out in front. Under 9 to play in this one. Kennard to Coffey. Open for 3. Lets it fly. Instant brew off the bench. Is this thing on?
Yeah, I know.
Rubio in a 2-man game with Davis calls his own number. He's played with the Gophers. McDaniels surrounded by white shirts, doesn't bother him. He lays it in. Kevin Gelly gets it back, feeds back now to Coffey. Oturu. He's got good touch. Exhibit A right there. Coffey and Oturu were teammates with the Gophers. Vanderbilt inside. A whistle stops the clock. 4:57 to play.
I feel really bad if I meet him for the first time. He says, I know who you are. I saw you on that game from 40 years ago.
Hernan Gomez for 3. What an effort by Vanderbilt, and he taps it up and in. It's funny. A little scrappy play here. One of my favorite things to do, especially early on in the season. Big time finish from Vanderbilt. Wow, respect. They'll go to the line for another old-fashioned three-point play. This game will be a lot more fun to talk about for those guys than Sunday afternoon's game. Thankfully, they had you there to bring the sunshine as Edwards connects on another 3. Well, the attitude was a good one, I thought. Everybody just washed it away. They didn't harp on it, and they knew that they would have another opportunity tonight, and they took full advantage. Speaking of taking advantage, Reggie Jackson, abbreviated season and the weirdness that we're going to have all year. The injury is costly on more than one level. Churu with a massive rebound inside and doing some work, lays it in. More east.
Let me think about that, okay?
It's got a dry summer.
Well, that ends that.